Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to City Skyline. Today I am going to show you how not to build a successful city, I think. Because I've been playing for a couple hours so far and every single time I sort of failed. I'll be honest in admitting that. But basically what this game is all about is actually building a town, or, you know, you can basically decide what you want to do. But for my goal is going to be the biggest town or the city or region that I can possibly make. So that's going to be my goal. Now this game came out a couple of days ago and the reviews of it are absolutely ridiculous. People are loving this game and basically they're talking about it like the SimCity 3000 and like the original SimCities were. Where people were absolutely excited about it, and obviously since this is a modern game, things are gonna look a little bit better than the original SimCities. So we're just gonna start off with a new town right here. I am gonna hopefully be able to show you some decent gameplay, and like I said, the game is pretty tough if you're not completely sure what you're doing. So for the first couple hours that I played this, I basically just messed around a little bit and I messed up quite a bit as well. So we get to choose different maps right here. Now I'm thinking, because we are just starting off, we don't really want like a lagoon shore or diamond coast. I'm thinking just going green plains. Yeah, just the most basic of basic maps, so we have some decent stuff going on. And I'm gonna call my city, I haven't thought about this, but I'm thinking Loconians. No, actually, Loconian. And the people that live in Loconian are gonna be Loconians, obviously. Alright, let's just start it off right here. But for my goal, like I mentioned, I'm gonna try and build the biggest, baddest city in the entire world. And hopefully, hopefully that will go the right way. Now, like I mentioned, I have played for a little bit, so I'll get the basic idea down. And as you can see, like, we're starting off in this little square, but if I'm not mistaken, you can actually expand all over the region. Later on into the game, but as of right now we don't really need any more than this. Actually, we're only going to use a small portion. So basically, obviously, since we are limited right now with a budget, I'm actually going to pause the game. We are currently limited with a budget right there of 70,000, what is it actually called? Bank balance. Alright, it's called 70,000 gold. I'm just going to call it gold or dollars or whatever. You know, we're going to have to start spending that money smartly. And so far the challenge for me has been to actually build a city that is sustainable, because more often than not I'm just building a lot of stuff and then at some point things go wrong. So I'm fully expecting that to happen right now as well. But at the beginning of the game, right now we can only make roads, but what we're gonna need at the beginning is gonna be water, electricity and roads. So I'm thinking of just making it towards this like river thing, because we're gonna use the water from that river. And then like start off with a tiny little place. So these are basically the roads that are connecting to my beautiful to-be city. And I'm thinking of going straight towards the water, just with some straight roads. Don't want to be all the way at the water, but something like this. Something like this. There we go. And I'm gonna make like a small little town here. Small little town. I'm thinking that's gonna probably be the best way to approach this. So we're gonna make like a little living area right here in the corner. I'm thinking of like the industry right around here, because obviously we don't want that too close with like the noise pollution and the, you know, just the pollution of the industry. You don't want people to become unhappy, because then they actually move away. So for right now we have the goal to basically have like the biggest, baddest town in the world. So right now we need to reach a population of 500 in order to get like the taxes and the loans and the garbage and all that sort of stuff unlocked. So first off we need to build like a little self-sustainable town. So I'm actually gonna make like little tiny square things here. I think that's where my first little town is gonna be. Actually, I messed that up. Hold on. I can't, like, I know things aren't supposed to be pretty at the beginning, but if we can make them pretty, we will try and, you know, our very hardest to make it pretty. Let's make one of those squares again. There we go. And that is going to be where we start off. Now we're gonna get some water going first off. And to do that, we're gonna have to, actually construct a water pumping station as well as a water drain pipe. Now, to actually decide how we're gonna do this, basically I made the mistake, okay? So basically one of them pumps the water up and gives the water to the actual city, and the other obviously like drains the junk. On my first playthrough, I made a mistake positioning these things in a way that wasn't very smart. So if you take a look right here at the map, you can see that the water is flowing this way. So if I would position my, you know, my drain right there and then the clean water pump over here, obviously it's gonna pump in the dirty water and people are gonna get sick. That's the that's the mistake I ended up making right here. So we need to position this right here. We're gonna position this guy right around here, and then the drain pipe, we're gonna do that behind him. There we go. So right now, yeah, the clean water is gonna come in right here. The dirty water is gonna go out right there. Obviously, I'm gonna have to connect this with the town as well. So I'm gonna actually put some of these water pipes in between. There we go. That should probably be the smartest way to do this. And I'm actually just gonna make like a little tiny square again. There we go. Alright, that should all be good. That should all be good. Actually, I'm gonna have to extend it over here as well, because we're gonna build our electricity over there. So let's go ahead and build a power plant right in this little corner. Yeah. 19,000, those are expensive. So expensive. But that's okay. And we're gonna have to connect these as well with some of the power lines, because else the water doesn't have the power. So I've been making all kinds of mistakes, and I've been learning a little bit. This should be good though. This should all be good right now. Alright. So this should be the very basics of my little town right here. I'm obviously gonna have to assign some of these working places, but I'm gonna start off, as you can see, the demand right here for residential zones is very high. I'm gonna start off with this little area. Let's actually just brush it in right there, because it's fun. And let's also make some on this side, so people have like different little places to live. You can't go over there though. And let's just unpause the game and see what happens. So I'm pretty happy with this little setup. Hopefully things will go right this time around. But it looks to be quite solid. It looks to be quite solid. So right now time has gone by. It is costing me $150 or whatever it is to actually maintain all of this. So I'm gonna need people to actually live here. But I think they will start building here very soon. Let's have a quick look. I love the smell of burning fossil fuel in the morning. Yeah, I'm sorry, I built a coal plant. I'm not sure if that is actually too close by. Maybe it's a little bit too nearby, but, you know, it should all be fine. One other thing we actually should do is lower the budgets on all of these, because we got way too much right now for the people actually living here. So I'm just lowering it right there. And there we go, boom! We got some, we got our first people starting to build over here. We currently have 0 people living in our little place, but, you know, I think that's gonna change very rapidly. Can even do like a little... Ooh, we can do a little video. Oh, that's pretty. Cool. Alright. Enough of that. Need to get back to business. So the next thing we want to start making is gonna be commercial zones. We obviously want these people to actually be able to shop as well and spend the monies that they have. So I'm thinking of like putting that maybe right outside of here. You do need like significantly more... you do need like significantly more actual houses than you need like commercial zones. So I'm thinking they're gonna start making some shops over there in a little bit. They do have water. Do they have electricity as well? Actually, these guys do not have electricity, so I'm gonna make some over here. Let's actually do it like this. Let's do it a little bit pretty. Does this work? Dang it, it needs to be connected. Alright. Fine. Oh, we're gonna make the most ugly looking place in the world. Alright, we messed up with the power plant, I think. We could actually make like a wind turbine as well if you want to. But technically speaking, that should not be necessary, actually. How much does a power plant cost? It costs 6,000, and how much do these things cost? Only 20. So we can either like, I think we can like make a... We could like make a little like second connection sort of thing. Maybe like make it all the way around. Would that be worth it? That would be so expensive though. Oh my god, we're doing it. Just so everyone here has like some sort of power. Okay, this should be working, I think. This should all be fine. Alright. So people are starting to live here. We have currently 0 people. But the houses should be done soon. You can build elevated roads by using your page up key to raise... Alright. That's all fine and dandy. So soon we will be able to start making some industrial zones as well, which is cool. Actually gonna speed it up a little bit. Just because people will have to start living here. Alright, we still have a population of 0. Come on now. Peoples, I'm gonna need you here. Alright. So, we will see the demand for... Actually, there's still more demand for more residential zones. So I'm actually just gonna create some more of it. Just gonna paint in some more of this stuff. Just so people can actually start building. Maybe I made a little bit too little. That could definitely be the case. Alright, there we go. Okay. So a lot of people are starting to build their houses over here. Industry is not actually necessary yet, apparently. I'm gonna make that over here just so we don't have the pollution going on as much. Let me actually have a quick look. Yeah, everyone does have electricity, so this little loop around that I did actually ended up working fine. Cool. Alright, so we can actually check out what is going on in this little area as well. Residential happiness. Nobody's happy yet. Alright. We don't really care about that too much. Traffic is all fine. Water is all fine. Electricity is all good to go as well. Now we just need people to start... now we just need people to start moving in this little town. Obviously, it is very, very small, though. Like, it's a very, very tiny place. Which is okay for the time being. Actually, that's gonna brush in some more over here. People really are building a lot of houses already, so... let's just do it like this. We can always expand. Maybe make some extra shops over there a little bit later if we need to. That should be alright. So the industry, let's just actually start painting it in as well. We're gonna make a little bit of industrial stuff over here. Just so people can start using it, right next to the power plant. I mean, that's pollution anyway, so... that sounds like logic. So the water is going over there, and the electricity... yeah, the electricity is gonna make that fine as well. So, yeah, people are already... no, actually, that's a tree. Trees do not build stuff. But this is cool. Alright, so all good to go. Now, a little bit into the game, we should start experiencing some actual growth in the city. And we're gonna have to expand. So, I'm thinking of just expanding towards maybe, like, closer to the water, so... or, like, not closer to the water, but, like, you know, along the actual river. And then, eventually, once we got enough, we can start, like, conquering this terrain, so to say. And maybe eventually we'll even get another one going, but, you know, that's all plans for the future. As of right now, we're just gonna need people to actually start living here. Alright. So there's still 0 people living here? Is that for real? It looks like there's houses here, though. Am I mistaken? Alright. How is the building doing? Yeah, we can actually click on these things to see how people are living. But, there's no one. Please come to my place. I made it very beautiful. You guys got water and everything. It's just costing me claws of money right now. Alright, it's not that bad. I don't understand though. Why are people building houses if they're if they're not gonna actually plan on living here? Okay, more needs for residential areas though. Like there's more and more needs of it. So we can already start expanding and maybe a little bit, but I'd rather not. I'd rather keep it a little bit small for the time being. Okay, there we go. One more. Poof. Alright, so we can actually move around. What is this? Toggle snapping. Oh, snapping is cool. So we can actually move around here in this little zone as well. By simply... or we can actually like curve roads and stuff as well if you want to. Why is nobody living in my town? I'm thinking I'm missing something right here. But everything should be good, right? They got electricity. They got water. Oh, have I not? I think I know my problem. I think I haven't connected. No, I haven't connected the second road. People couldn't get in here. Hey. Okay, now people can start living here, right? That would make sense right there. Ooh, did I mess it up? Yeah, okay, so the first 25 people are living here now. That made sense right there. They simply couldn't get into my town. Yeah, that's a rookie mistake. People just simply couldn't move in. Alright, there we go. A renegade group of archaeologists discovered that pyramids are indeed landing platforms for spaceships. Ah, alright. Alright, there we go. We're gonna need some people in here, but it's growing fast. It's growing really, really quickly. So soon we will start seeing other demands of people. Now, a little bit later into the game, we will also be able to start making ambulance, or like not ambulances, but like hospitals and schools and whatnot. Because right now, well, if you take a look at these people, you know, they're not very happy. Actually, there's no one living here. Actually, people are pretty happy for the time being. That's not bad. People are actually smiling and stuff. Alright, not bad. You can rename districts, buildings, cars, citizens, and other objects by clicking on their name. Oh, we can actually change stuff. Well, I'm not gonna bother naming all of my 292 people that are already living here. So I wasted a good chunk of money right there though by not having that that road connected, but that's okay. But this is good. This seems to be a nice, healthy start to a beautiful place called Lowkonian. All right. We can obviously go ahead and expand already, but there's more need for industry. So I think I'm just gonna expand the way the game is telling, or like very, very slowly, very, very carefully, because I made the mistake of overdoing it a little bit, and it just wasn't very smart. Okay. we can make some of these lines right over here. And just connect these. Okay. Beautiful. Well, we got a little bit, dang it. This I cannot stand. Hold on. Do I? Alright, fine. Alright, fine. We'll do it. I want to make sure that these things are leveled correctly. Okay, and you. Right around here. Did I make it too far again? Almost, guys. Eventually we'll get here. Did I do? Wow. Alright. 1 square less than that. That'll do. Beautiful. Alright, now we can actually start coloring in this little bit as well. They want more industry. Alright. I'm not complaining because industry actually makes a lot of money later on. As long as we know that they have water, it's all fine. Cool. So you guys can start building a lot. So that's good. Now, where are we gonna expand to? I think I'm gonna have to break down your house, sir. I know the Underhill residents. I know you guys are nice people. You're all uneducated though, but that's okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to expand. Yeah, we're gonna have to start. I'm sorry, Underhills. Love you guys. I feel kind of naughty right now, but it's okay. The Underhills will understand. Actually, no, because they're they're uneducated. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I've been breaking down a couple houses right there, but you know, everything considered, I think that's fine. Okay. So we're really focused on making this place look beautiful. I'm gonna need more. No. Oh my god, not industry. Not industry right here. We're gonna need houses. That's what we need. Okay. Actually, let's make some more shops here later. For the time being, we're just gonna focus on this whole area. There we go. We did in the process disconnect these guys. Actually, let's just make it around. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna remake that all the time, I think. Unless we really have to connect them in the middle. But I think that's gonna make it the prettiest. And the most efficient as well, eventually. Okay. So people do want more commercial zones right now. So this is actually looking good. We're making money. This is the first time in this game I'm actually making money. That has never... Oh, these people don't have water. But yeah, I have never made money in this game before. Actually gonna do it from right over there. So everyone... no, actually, we're gonna do it right over here. No. So we only need... Dude, I'm saving money like a boss here. Okay, there we go. So they got electricity, they got water, they got everything they need. And we should actually hit 500 pretty soon. Just for the time being, I'm actually gonna have to save this right here. Because Cononian version 1 has to be saved at this point. Like, I mean, for once, I actually did a good thing. Look at all this industry. Woo! I'm actually getting quite excited right here. Maybe this is the start of something good. Something useful. I'm gonna keep this little area clean. I'm gonna keep this clean so nobody can actually go there. So, you know, we won't get too much pollution going. Now we can have a look. Everyone has electricity. That's great. Ooh, there's something going on here. What is this? There's jobs available. Ooh. Alright, that means we just need more people. And actually, the demand for more people is once again going up. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, people just want more houses. Alright. We can make a little circle, but I'm thinking of just keeping it straight for the time being. No, stop. Distance too short. Alright. There we go. Sorry for knocking down your house, guys. It's for the greater good. We're just not gonna zone in. We're just not gonna zone in the outer edges right here because it's just not gonna be working. I'm gonna have to keep breaking it down. Okay, there we go. Good. Yeah, I like this actually. I like this a lot. Let's make some more houses on this angle then as well. And make sure they have water. Okay, you guys are a little bit low. There you go. Good guy, Loco. Give you guys water. And you guys got electricity already. So this is actually nice. This is good. Oh! We have actually made the very first achievement right here. We are now no longer a little hamlet. We are now a worthy village. Reach a population of 1,000 to actually go up again. Which will unlock new areas and new other stuff. We actually unlock so much stuff with the next one. But let's have a quick look right here. What is going on? So right now we can start taxing people. We can start taking out loans, which we are gonna try and not do. Because that's a bad idea. We cannot take a small loan with low interest. You can now adjust the taxation of different zones in the money panel. That's fine. We now have garbage disposals, healthcare, education, and a couple of different buildings that we can actually start, you know, putting down. So I'm thinking, first make off a garbage thing, so people don't start being annoying. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we can actually place this down. As long as this, like, road is green, people will actually be able to reach it. So we're just gonna put it down, you know, on the industry side of the world. Boof. Okay, make sure that that thing has electricity. It does. Make sure it has water. Well, let's just expand that a little bit. Good. Very, very good. And now people can actually start, you know, cleaning their houses properly, which is nice. And then next up, what we're also gonna start needing is healthcare. So healthcare available is 0. I don't know how long it actually... How far does it reach? Oh, you can actually see. Okay, so we need one over here. I'm thinking of maybe putting another one on the other side as well, if we need it. I'm not sure. Maybe we could put it in the middle somewhere. Oh, that would actually be a lot better. Like in the middle of the town. Okay, if we put it over here, we have more expandability. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, look at all these happy people. They're all so happy that I gave them a hospital. Or actually, what did I give them? A medical clinic. It's not a hospital. No, hospital is a little bit different. Ooh, these guys do not have electricity. Wait, how do you guys not have electricity? Oh, oh, right. I budgeted it too low. Alright, there we go. Let's put it back at 100% right there. It's gonna cost me a little bit, but I'm still making money here. So, you guys have electricity now? Yeah, you guys do have electricity. Sweet. Made some new jobs as well. Good. Alright. Next thing we're gonna do is make sure that there's also gonna be a school. Because right now nobody has education. And education is useful. Also 10,000. So expensive. Yeah, we're just gonna have to keep knocking down these roads. I'm sorry, we just put it in the middle right here. And we expand towards the top. Everyone gets happy from that though, so that's good. We're actually gonna expand in this direction right here. Make like an extra line of stuff. I'm thinking that we're gonna have to, yeah, we're gonna have to replace those electricity lines. Okay. Good. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry for knocking down your houses. Actually, we may not have to actually put down these electricity lines. Looks like we're fine. Well, yeah, it is gonna put down a bunch of them. Let's just replace them. Let's just make sure that they're like connected again before we start zoning in. Good. Okay. Get one on the other side of the road as well. And let's connect it up here. Sweet. So I hope we still have enough electricity to support this whole thing. But let's start coloring in our new beautiful homes. Come on, guys. You can do something over here now. Okay. Get some more shops so people can start buying stuff and spending monies. We do want them to spend their money. And then we also need more water there. They do not have water there yet. So let's start connecting this all together. Good. We can start building towards like 1,000 people right now. This is really nice. This is really nice. Do they still have education as well? So a quick look at that. So healthcare is alright. Actually, we have health capacity at 100%, or at 100 right now. Average health is 75. That seems to be alright. Actually, no. We're at 100% capacity. Is that the case? Yeah, ow, people are actually going down right now in, ooh, people are actually going down right now in being healthy. We may have to just up the cost a little bit. Let's put it at 125. And same goes for the school right there. The school is actually really bad. Let's put it 150. As long as we're in the plus, it's all fine. But we don't want people to start leaving this place either. Alright. We need to stop spending. We need to stop spending. Let's just let this be what it is for the time being. We can obviously zone a little bit more if we have to, but I like this. I like where this is all headed so far. There's a lot of green. Look at all these trees. Oh, you can actually zoom in very far. I haven't realized that yet. What is up? Are you Miss Underhill? Oh no, you're Julie Williams. Uneducated adult going to work. Where's she going? Does she work at Sally's? It's funny that you can literally follow these people around though. I don't know where she's headed. Julie! Alright, Julie is... Oh, she's a worker at Garment Limited. Wow, I didn't even see that. Oh, she works all the way over there. Alright. She doesn't own a car apparently. Well, that is fine. Looks like industry is the next one that we're gonna have to start creating some more of. So I'm actually gonna color in a little bit on this side of the road. This should be cheap. Yeah, it is cheap. And we can also, well, double check that they have electricity, which they do. Let's just connect it all the way up here. Let's move it up one. Okay, so now we have some more room for this electricity. For the electricity as well as for the water right now. And actually, let's just color in some more. I mean, we may as well. Don't really need all of that, but I mean, if people are gonna use it, they're gonna use it. Good. Nice little healthy town, actually. I'm quite happy with the way this is all happening. Okay. So there's currently 820 people living in my little place, which is good. And we're gonna hit 1,000 pretty rapidly. At which point we will need to like have money. Like like once we hit 1,000, we're gonna have some problems. Because we're gonna have to get, we can start taking loans obviously, but we have new districts, policies, industry, specialization, services, policies, fire department, police department, unique buildings, agriculture, forestry stuff, power usage, water usage, smoke detector, and police station and firehouse. I've not gotten to that point yet. I've never had more than 1,000 people live in my town before I failed. So the fact that I'm actually making money right now, is a good thing. Like, that's exactly what we want. Okay, looks like some more people want some shops. Well, let's make the shops over here. You guys can show shopping over there. That's fine. Double check once again. Ooh, they do have some electricity. Not as much as I'd like it to be. There we go. And you guys do have water. So, yeah. Now you can also start adding some more shops. What's this? A building has leveled up. If you provide good services and education, you have a high land value. The zone buildings in your city can be improved to higher level buildings. Higher level buildings pay more taxes and house more people, offer more jobs. Pollution is reduced in higher level industry. Cool. Wait. Does that mean this thing? No, this is high density. Alright. Oh, we actually need a population of 7,500. Not even remotely close to that. It's the same for the high density commercial zones and the same for actually office zones we don't have yet. We're gonna have to start in a little bit. Obviously, at that point, we do have universities. We got all kinds of other things, but everything considered, this is nice. This is good. Except for the fact that I can't build anything here in the middle, but that will probably turn out to look quite nice. You know, a little bit of openness in here. I would hate it if everyone was closely together. We could probably make some parks or something later on, maybe on this road. At the very least, like, use the space. But people are definitely getting everything they need so far. Okay, so, yeah, well, the one thing that we are missing, though, is schools. Healthcare is fine. Healthcare is all fine. We're gonna speed it up a little bit, by the way. But yeah, education is just terrible. We do need more of the elementary school right there. Upkeep on it is quite expensive, but I'm thinking of just putting down a second one. Just so people get more educated and therefore have more work. Placing one makes the neighborhood more attractive to families with children. Education is a requirement for buildings to level up. Only children can attend primary school. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm thinking of maybe putting one up there, so for like, you know, future reference. We can actually make it. Should we make a second one? I'm not sure. I don't know if we should make a second one. That would help out a lot of people, obviously. I do want to be a good mayor. Maybe you should wait. Maybe you should wait. I don't see anyone complaining right now that they don't have education. And considering we're gonna hit 1,000 people in about a second. There we go. We will be able to start buying more buildings right here. So we get a new area. And we get a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, next goal is gonna be 1,500. Which is a tiny town. At which point we can... we can do a smoking ban. And we get a Parks and Recreation department. I like that idea. Such a good series. Pet bans. Why would I buy a pet ban? Why would I want that? Pets are awesome. Alright, we have unique buildings and things right now, but I really don't want to go there. But let's have a look. So we get a new area. Does that mean we get like... What does this mean? Did it expand just now, or am I still... I don't think I... Oh! Oh wow, I can actually start expanding towards different areas right now. Cool. So I could technically go there. Oh, I actually have to purchase it for 5,000. Well, that's not too bad, actually. I could go ahead and do that. We could make like a separate zone for like just industry. But for the time being, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. We're just gonna stay at this little place right here, but that's cool. What's the second thing we did unlock right there? Districts? Policies? Where do we do this? Districts can be used to divide your in specialized areas with policies. Ooh. How do we possibly do this? We have unique buildings right now as well. All kinds of shiny new toys. Okay, we got economy. With all kinds of new things. The fire department and stuff. That's, I think, what we're going to focus on first off. And then we have city policies here as well. Power usage. Energy conservation is important, and the best way to do this is by installing energy meters in buildings. Alright, before we do anything, let's just make sure we save it. Loco V2 right there. Yeah, so people need fire departments right there and police departments. Just to make sure that they are safe, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna make one right here. It's 12,000, it's expensive. There we go. Ooh, my whole neighborhood enjoyed that idea. And a fire department, should we just put them right next to each other? Okay, fine. What if we connect the roads, like in between those things? Would that actually help out? I think that may actually help. Just have to double check the electricity. Okay. Yeah, they still do have plenty of electricity right there. That means we can actually color in this some more. And get that need of more zones out of the way. All good. All good. Alright. I'm thinking we're gonna have to start expanding again. But, well, let's see. So we get a new thing right here. Districts. Paint the part of the city you want to become a district. New districts will be named automatically, but can be renamed later by clicking district named. Apply a special policy by selecting it and clicking on the district. Remove districts by painting areas with the right mouse button held down. Alright. So we can actually... Oh, we can... Alright. So we can make this whole thing... This whole thing we can actually name right here. Specialized industry policies allow industry buildings to be placed by extractors and specialized production facilities. Oh, this can actually go very in-depth then, right? Alright. Primrose Park? No, we're not gonna call this Primrose Park. Oh, wait. Oh! I am doing something wrong here. Hold on. Guys. Oh, I have different ways of doing this. Okay. Paint and reshape the district by painting it over an area. Erase district. Alright. Let's just get rid of all of this. Can we get rid of all of it? Oh, okay, I see. Alright. We'll just keep this all together. So we got Spring Park and we got Primrose Park. That's fine. New measures taken to save the rainforest. Alright. So I don't know exactly the use of these things. Oh, we can actually make it much bigger. Hey, that would have helped. Guys, just make this all one area. Let's make this all one area. And we can actually, like, use these policies, apparently, to make this relevant. Yeah, alright. Well, do we start using that right now, or should we wait with that? I'm thinking, well, we can have a look at them. So the different policies. Taxation, well, we actually haven't even taken a look at that, but we're all good. We can, power usage, energy conservation is important. So we can actually enable that. Alright. Moderately reduced electricity consumption. We can do a smoke detector distribution and then water usage as well. Alright, alright. So let's actually call this our very first zone, okay? So for the time being, we're just gonna get all of this, you know, before we start expanding, we can actually name all of this the very first place that we have ever made. And we're gonna name this... how do I actually name it? Oh no. Oh no, Lowko, what are you doing? You're messing it up again. Oh man. I'm just gonna let this be as it is. Oh, there we go. Chester District. Alright. So yeah, they do have some policies right there. A pet ban. I don't want pet bans though. That's just pointless. Oh, snap. I'm actually losing money. Alright. Alright, alright. What did I do? I did something wrong. The Chester District. Okay. First, Lowkonian peoples. This is the zone name. Cool. These are my first peoples, but we're gonna have to figure out why I'm losing money. May have to up the taxes a little bit because I'm not having very much of it. Yeah, this is costing me a lot. Let's lower this all a little bit. We can have a quick look as well if it is going to be worth it. So traffic is all fine. Noise pollution is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Ooh, they don't have water. Wait, how do you guys not have water? How do you guys not have water? Okay. Better? Better, guys? Oh, we might need like a second pump. Do you think that's it? That could definitely be it, obviously. Ooh, water availability is going down a little bit, but we'll take a look at that in a second. We are making money again. Yeah, it was these policies that I used to mess things up. We're not gonna worry about the policies yet. Alright, what I'm gonna do is actually make a second one of these things. Don't know if it's worth to actually, like, put right next to each other. You may be better off, like, putting them, you know, outside of range. But I'm scared that if I put it over here, that it's gonna, like, suck up the dirty, gross water. Let's have a quick look. I think it matters. I don't really think it matters, but let's just put it one over here. I hope it doesn't, like, get to polluted water, though. Do you think that's a problem? For safety's sake, we can put it over there instead. Okay. That should do it, right? I would imagine so. Alright, alright. The water is actually moving forward. There we go. Okay, so people over there are getting water. And people over here are getting water right now as well. Oh, they just need more drainage right now. Oh man, this is like an ongoing project now. Which is to be expected. Okay. So you guys get one of each. There we go. Oh good, oh good. I hope we don't need like a second power plant anytime soon, because those things are very expensive. And my upkeep is already going up. But people are requesting more and more like living spaces. Very high demand for residential zones. I'm actually quite happy though with how everything is turning out for the time being. Maybe since the residential zones are so high up, we can maybe up the taxes a little bit. Let's just put it at 13%. And this one at 11. Industry can actually go down a little bit. That would probably make it better. Okay, 14. 14, guys. I'm the best politician. Don't start complaining. Don't start complaining, guys. You're not complaining? Good. People are actually happy. Look at this little smile. Global happiness is good. They gladly pay more money in taxes. Well, that's actually very good to know. I'm looking for an apartment or a house in the city. Anything will do. Please PM me for further contact. Alright, Katie. Oh, Katie's good. Katie, come on now. You already have a house. Don't be greedy. Katie's great. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Huh. Cool though. Very, very nice. The first Laconian people are a fact. Alright. Maybe we should start consider expanding. I'm just worried that we do not have enough electricity and things are gonna go bad. That's my main issue right now. I can still expand though. Obviously I can. Maybe we should go more in this direction. Where did I put the fire department again? Over there. Now we should actually move up there. Yeah. Let's move this direction instead. Well, we're gonna have to anyway. Ooh, the new energy meters encourage people to conserve energy. Benefits are almost instant. Alright, good. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to, like, create sparsity right there. In order to ensure that people are willing to pay those taxes. Okay. All good. Let's first ensure they have water before we build anything. There we go. Okay. All water over there. And electricity. Well, we're gonna need more of that. Oh, shit. I don't have enough money. Alright, alright. Can we actually... Alright, hold on. I know this is not ideal. But maybe we can save a little bit by being less ridiculous. Okay. Woo! We are literally broke. We are dead broke. But I think we can start creating more spaces for people to live. Which is nice. And for people to work as well. Well, you guys can work over here too then. How nice of me. Cool. Alright. Oh snap, they're starting to complain. I think this is a tax problem. Taxes are too high. Well, as long as not too many people are complaining. I mean, if it's only a couple people, it's fine, I think. I mean, the town is still growing. Silver was the new black, now orange is the new black. Well, that's okay, Ashton Evans. Yeah, they are starting to complain a little bit. Alright, let's lower it by 1. 13% and 10%. It's not gonna change my income that much. And people stop complaining. Alright, looks like we found a sweet spot. Good, good, good. New surfaces. Remember to have a look at the new unlocked surface. Oh, what's this? Unique buildings. Well, I got the little tab right now, but there's nothing to actually see. Unique buildings are gained by achieving various things while playing, both positive and negative. Oh, alright. Oh, they attract tourists into the city. I understand. There can only be one of each building built at the same time in your city. That makes sense. Cool. So we get those at some point. What else was it that we unlocked previously? We should have a look, actually. What else was it that we unlocked? Fire department and unique buildings, services policies, and second loan. Well, we haven't taken loans yet, so that's good. Forestry specializations and agriculture specialization. We can actually make some agriculture stuff, but how do we do that? Decoration? Well, we don't need that. Transport? No, we don't really need that either. Okay, that's the garbage thing. That is all fine. Oh man, there's so many different things. Solar power plant. Nuclear power plant? God, you can probably provide an entire... Yeah, well, you need a population of 44,000. Alright. We aren't even remotely close to that yet. But here we go. This is like the agriculture stuff. Sun-soaked plains and fertile lands are ideal for agriculture and grazing. Considerable increased water consumption, slightly increased tax income, and required natural resource. Okay, so we could technically like make a road all the way over here or something. And go from there. Or we could just make a little like zone right there. Forest industry. Specialize in forestry, take advantage of renewable woodland. Slightly increased electricity consumption, slightly increased tax income. Alright. I'm thinking we could either make farming or we could make the other one. We're gonna need water for that, but that's fine if we're close to water, right? We could even make it over here, but making a bridge is expensive. We could start like making it over here somewhere, but there's a new land of... Oh, there's new land available for purchase. Well, yeah, we already saw those. Well, I'm just gonna wait with that. I'm just gonna wait with that. Because right now we're just trying to save some. Let's speed up the game a little bit. Because things are going the right track. The city is growing and we're just about to hit 15,000 actually. Good. Boom. Well, almost. Woohoo! So we are now a boom town. Oh, we get new areas again. New services for transport. Level 3 unique buildings. Buses. Or specializations. Oh, wow. So recycling, recreational route use. Wow. We can now allow recreational use of controlled substances to attract more tourists. Alright. Well, being Dutch, that is acceptable. I'm okay with recreational usages. And then we have recycling as well. I'm thinking we're gonna have a look at transport first and foremost. Decoration we don't really care too much about. Police seems to be, well, a bit weak actually. We should probably consider making like a second education as well. Because education is bad. Should we do it? Everyone's complaining about education. It's so expensive. I don't really wanna. I really don't want to. Eligible and a capacity. Yeah, there's actually still availability, so it's fine. Crime rate is very low, so that's good. Fire safety is not as amazing, but still acceptable as well. We should just check it out using those little things. Landfill usage is very low, so that's good. Everyone has water, everyone has electricity. There's very little leisure though. Maybe we should make a park. A small park? A small playground? A plaza with trees. Wow. That is amazing. I would love to be in a plaza with trees. Actually, it costs me money as well. A park with trees, a large playground, plaza with picnic tables, and a paradox plaza. You can literally just put these things down, random places. Well, I really don't want to cut down, like, buildings for you guys. Can we, like, make it maybe... Well, we could make one over here. But that one won't reach very far. We should, like, have kept, like, a square in the middle free. Well, obviously, we can just put it down here, but... Just gonna piss people off. Let's piss people off. Look. Oh, actually, nobody's pissed off with me. Everyone loves me. Look, we made a place with trees. People love trees and, like, park benches and stuff. Even though a bunch of these fuckers had to move out, nobody cared. Alright. So we do need some more industry. Or we do need some more places to live. I mean, just general more stuff. Can we actually connect a road in between those two? Yeah, we can. Good. Yeah, a bunch of these people had to move, but that's fine. There we go. You guys can make some shops. And then we can move out again if we really want to. Yeah, some people moved out for me removing places. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay. No electricity over there. Really? Ooh, looks like the electricity is starting to lack. We could make a second turbine if we want to. But that's a big cost right there. That's literally gonna cut my profits in half. So I'd rather not. We have to be careful though expanding, because expanding right now would definitely bring some troubles with it if we mess it up. So I'd rather be safe than sorry, right? Alright, so the city is actually going down a little bit right now, which is not good, but that will probably get back up. We could actually up the taxes of the industry as well. Here's my logic behind upping taxes, guys. Nobody is explaining. Or nobody is complaining. As long as nobody is complaining, we should be good to go and just up the taxes, right? Alright, 11%. Look at all these little tiny places. Alright. Fire department. Yeah, we do need a second fire department soon enough. Fire hazard is kind of high. And how is the roads doing? The roads are getting a little bit messed up. Maybe we should like make a second way to get over here. Would that be a good idea? Well, This is a bit of a zone where everyone has to go through. So maybe we should just make like... Alright, here we go. Well, I don't really want to mess that up either. Maybe we should make it from here. There we go. It's not pretty, but it's functional. And actually, it isn't ugly either. I should use more of those curved roads. More of those curved roads. I like the idea of it. There we go. We can actually start using this to have people live there as well. Get some water going. Good. Now I don't want to have people living too close to the polluted area either, but we can use this for some industry. There we go. All good. All very, very good here. So what's the next goal? What is the next goal? People are coming back, by the way. We are growing again. It looks like it was just a temporary sort of thing. Yeah, we got transport unlocked, but for whatever reason, it's still grayed out. Actually, no. We are now a tiny town. I messed that one up. We now have parks and recreations. That's what we got new. And we got a high school. Ooh. Oh, alright. So the next one is going to be a boom town. Alright. We can now have a high school. We should probably consider making one. Because, well, actually, it's too expensive. $24,000. Alright. High schools educate teenagers to prepare them for becoming educated workers. Education is a requirement for building to level up. Higher level industry requires educated workers. Only teenagers. Yeah, okay. So we should really actually consider making one. We can actually just barely afford one right now. Right in the middle. It's gotta piss some people off. Sorry, people. It's just some people that pissed off, though. Everyone else is happy. Alright, we spent all of our money on that. We did lose a couple of people that were living here as well. But all in all, it's gonna benefit us in the long run. What can we do? Oh, we can actually relocate things as well. I did not realize that. Alright, so yeah, it's starting to take students right here. 117 out of 1250. Not bad. My little beautiful place. Really starting to already catch up. I think we should be able to reach 2,000 people in a little bit. Once we start expanding again. I want to take it slow though. Do need some like backup money, so to say. So let's speed it up. Let's speed things up. Just to see what happens with everyone living here. See what the requirements are. So there's a couple people complaining about too much rent, but you know. What a great city! I would think I am dreaming if I didn't know otherwise. Thank you, Annabelle Brown. Appreciate that. There's a drugstore. Not enough educated workers. Well, I just built a school. I mean, you know. Does someone know how much this energy meter consumes energy? Well, I don't actually know what these like people things are. There's a lot of like, I think those are people leveling up, or like new people like being born or something. I think that's it. Okay, there's like a big requirement for new places to live. So we could like start expanding like inwards, like this direction. Maybe start a whole different neighborhood over here. That would not be a bad idea. We're just gonna have to keep the water. Annabelle Scott, our vacation was extended. Could use some water. The plants were gone. All right. Yeah, so there's a massive like need right now for more living space, as you can see. Like there's a crazy amount of residential zone need right now. So I'm thinking of just expanding up there, making a whole new area. All right, this is a risk. Let's make sure that we are all good to go beforehand. No. This is version 3. Cool. Let's make sure we are all good to go to do this. Okay, maybe we should try a bit of a different design this time. I'm gonna give it a try. Stop giving me these curved roads. I have no interest in these curved roads. Distance too short. Oh, come on now. There we go. Alright. So I'm thinking of like going with curved road. Oh, we actually already have the curved roads selected. Free-form road? Nah. I want the curved one. How do I make a curve, actually? No, we don't wanna elevate them. I was thinking of making them a curved ones right here. I don't know. Can we like... We can freeform them if we really want to. Well, actually it looks like everything is now straight. For whatever reason, the freeform one doesn't seem to be working. We can't actually upgrade... Oh, we can actually upgrade roads. Interesting. Alright, looks like we're just gonna... Oh, actually, what we could try and do... is just make it like this. Why does it not curve? I don't understand. Alright. Looks like for the time being, we're just gonna stick with straight roads. It's probably gonna be more beneficial. How are we gonna do this? Oh, there we go. Oh, we can do it like this. Okay. Oh, alright. So it looks like the first one has to be straight. There we go. Make a nice little area. A different place. Okay. All good. All good. Now we just need to start getting some water and electricity over there. So is this enough electricity, you think? I was gonna make a big thing around it. Poof. That was expensive right there. My fancy moves were expensive, but it's fine. Good. Well, there's one little zone right there in the middle that's not being watered, but that's okay. Those people can figure out what they want to do by themselves. Okay, guys. Let's start painting in. New places to live for everybody. For right now, I am very sorry to inform you that you're still gonna have to go all the way back to the old town. But, you know, that's just temporary. You guys are gonna get your own shopping malls in a little bit. We're actually gonna color this one in as well. We're gonna call this, there we go. No, not Beechwood Hills. Don't be ridiculous. This is, can I click on that thing? There we go. Oh, the guys don't have electricity right there. This is the second people's. Ooh, we actually are low on electricity. Do you think we need like a second power plant? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, we're gonna have to have a second power plant. This is too expensive. People literally are not getting enough. We cannot afford any of it though. Sorry, people. I need a power plant. What we can obviously do, now think about it, is actually up the power plant thing right here. So they somehow, some way get more power out of the existing one. We could get like some more up here as well. It's gonna cost me some of the upkeep, but everyone should have plenty of water at that point. Actually, we have too much anyway of it. Yeah. We have too much of it, so let's lower the water again. This one, there's very little land use, or landfill, so we can lower that too. Education, that's plenty. Health. Health is too much. We want more people to get sick. Alright, well, let's leave it at that. Schools are too high right there, or we're alright. Park-wise, are you guys happy with parks? You guys are relatively happy. Oh, natural resource. Oh, that's actually interesting. Oh, we can start mining operations here. Ooh, this is fertile land, or fertile land right now. Actually, no. This is for like trees and... Cool. Alright, we can start using that at some later time. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that too much for the time being. Alright, good. Oh, good. Do they actually have electricity now? I think they do. Yeah, they actually do. Okay, there's people moving in there. Good. Great. Alright. You guys can also have some more these things. And we're gonna leave some space over here for people to actually go to, like, you know, to go to school and stuff. We might need a second school over there. I don't think the schools are really worth it. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, these people are all not having any schooling. It's way too gray. People are having the police department. Actually, are they? No, they're not. They're not having a police department. So we might have to, like, start making some of that over there as well. They don't have water right now, so let's up that again to, like, a little bit. Showering with bottled water is getting a little bit expensive. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright. And, well, because people want more industry, we can also start making some more industry over here. Don't want to have it touching the city, though. Okay, this is the farthest we go. This is the farthest we go for electricity. Or for industry, rather. Have a little bit more living space. And then these other squares that aren't filled in yet, we're going to use for schools and whatnot. Alright, awesome. This is starting to look really, really nice right now. Guys, I'm gonna have to end this episode right here, but if you would like me to play more of this game, let me know by hitting that like button below, as well as hitting that subscribe button below, so you'll be the very first one to get a notification when I upload another one of these videos, because I am having a great time here. I'm not sure if I will, because these episodes are obviously very long, but I'm gonna try my best, because I'm having a great time. I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.